Have you ever felt like you're constantly explaining, defending, translating, and fighting for your child, and yet still wondering how much longer you can keep doing it? Advocating for your child can feel like a full-time job, one that doesn't come with breaks, clear wins, or a finish line. Today, we're talking about something many parents of children on the spectrum quietly struggle with. Advocacy is important, but so is your well-being. This conversation isn't about doing more. It's about doing what's sustainable, grounded, and human. Ready? Because this is Kind Parent Collective, less perfect parent, more real one. When advocacy becomes exhausting. Advocacy often starts with hope. You speak up for your child at school, during appointments, or in family conversations because you want them to be understood and supported. Over time, though, that advocacy can begin to feel relentless. It can feel like you're always on alert, ready to correct misunderstandings, push back against assumptions, or explain your child's needs again and again. Even when advocacy is necessary, the emotional toll can build quietly. Many parents don't realize how tired they are until exhaustion shows up as irritability, numbness, or overwhelm. Burnout doesn't mean you care less. It usually means you've been caring deeply for a very long time. Why advocacy feels so personal. Advocating for your child isn't like advocating for yourself. When someone misunderstands your child, it can feel like they're misunderstanding you too. Parenting, identity, and advocacy often become tightly intertwined. Each meeting, email, or conversation can feel high stakes because it involves your child's safety, dignity, and future. That emotional weight can make it hard to step back, even when your body and mind are asking for rest. Understanding this connection can help you see why advocacy fatigue isn't weakness. It's a normal response to sustained emotional responsibility. The myth that good parents never stop pushing. Many parents internalize the idea that good advocacy means always pushing harder, asking more questions, and staying constantly involved. While persistence matters, nonstop effort without rest is not sustainable. Advocacy doesn't have to be loud to be effective. Sometimes it looks like choosing your battles carefully, pausing conversations that aren't productive, or allowing yourself to say, "This can wait." You don't lose credibility or commitment by pacing yourself. You gain longevity. Recognizing early signs of burnout. Burnout doesn't usually arrive all at once. It often shows up quietly, in trouble sleeping, feeling emotionally flat, or dreading interactions you once handled with confidence. Some parents notice increased guilt, self-doubt, or a sense that they're never doing enough. Others feel disconnected from joy or creativity. These signs aren't failures, they're signals. Listening to those signals early can help prevent deeper exhaustion later on. Separating advocacy from over-responsibility. One of the hardest shifts for parents is realizing that not everything rests on their shoulders. While you play a critical role in advocating for your child, you are not the sole solution to every system or misunderstanding. You can advocate while still allowing others to carry their part of the responsibility. Teachers, therapists, and caregivers all have roles to play. Advocacy doesn't mean micromanaging every outcome. It means collaborating where possible and letting go where necessary. This distinction can be freeing.
But I can advocate to stop damage being done to autistic children.
Choosing sustainable advocacy. Sustainable advocacy focuses on long-term well-being, not constant urgency. This might mean prioritizing the areas where advocacy makes the biggest difference and releasing the rest. For some parents, this looks like setting limits on how often they respond to emails or scheduling advocacy tasks during specific times of day. For others, it means bringing a trusted person into meetings or asking for written summaries instead of live conversations. Small adjustments can reduce emotional load without reducing effectiveness. Setting boundaries without guilt. Boundaries are often misunderstood as withdrawal, or disengagement. In reality, they're what allow advocacy to continue over time. You are allowed to say no to meetings that aren't essential. You're allowed to postpone conversations when you're overwhelmed. You're allowed to protect your energy. Guilt often arises because parents worry boundaries mean they're letting their child down. In truth, boundaries often help parents show up more clearly and consistently. When advocacy feels like conflict. Some parents associate advocacy with conflict because it often involves correcting, challenging, or disagreeing. Over time, this can feel emotionally draining, especially for parents who value harmony. It's okay to reframe advocacy as communication rather than confrontation. Advocating doesn't require constant defense. It can be calm, factual, and grounded. You're allowed to step away from arguments that aren't productive. Advocacy doesn't require you to convince everyone, only to protect what matters. Letting go of the need to be understood by everyone. One of the biggest drains on parental energy is the desire for universal understanding. Many parents feel compelled to explain their child's needs repeatedly, hoping that clarity will bring acceptance. While understanding can be helpful, it's not always attainable. Some people may never fully get it, no matter how clearly you explain. Letting go of that expectation doesn't mean giving up. It means redirecting your energy towards spaces where understanding already exists or where it can grow. Building a supportive advocacy circle. Advocacy is lighter when it's shared. Many parents benefit from identifying a small circle of support, whether that's another parent, a professional, or a community space where experiences are understood. These connections can offer validation, perspective, and emotional relief. They can remind you that what you're navigating is real and shared. You don't need a large network. Even one supportive voice can make advocacy feel less lonely. Advocating in ways that align with you. There is no single right way to advocate. Some parents write detailed notes, others prefer brief conversations, some speak up immediately, others follow up later. Your advocacy style doesn't need to match anyone else's. It only needs to feel authentic and manageable for you. When advocacy aligns with your values and temperament, it's less draining and more sustainable. Rest is not a reward. Many parents wait for things to improve before allowing themselves rest. They tell themselves they'll slow down once the system changes, once their child is supported, or once things feel stable. But rest doesn't have to be earned. It's a necessity, not a luxury. Caring for your own nervous system supports your ability to advocate calmly and clearly. Rest is part of the work, not a break from it. Redefining what enough looks like. Advocacy doesn't require perfection. Doing enough doesn't mean doing everything. Sometimes enough looks like showing up to a meeting prepared. Other times it looks like sending one email instead of 3, or choosing not to engage at all. Enough is contextual, and it changes over time. If advocating for your child feels exhausting, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means you've been carrying something heavy with care and intention. You're allowed to protect your energy. You're allowed to adjust how you show up. You're allowed to be human in this process. Your advocacy matters, but so do you. At Kind Parent Collective, we believe advocacy should support families, not drain them. You don't have to do this perfectly, loudly, or endlessly to be effective. Thank you for being here and being there for your child. Remember, you're doing meaningful work. And if today was rough, you still did enough. Catch you on the next one.